Hello and welcome to the Mad Sounds podcast, episode 76, where I'm joined by Callum Walker.
Hi.
And I'm absolutely delighted to say I'm also joined by a great little band. We've got Slackhead Incident.
Oh, thanks for having us on.
Of course, absolute pleasure. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Yeah, I'm Brent. I play guitar and I reluctantly sing.
Hey, I'm Harry. I'm the drummer for the group.
I'm Sophie. I play bass and backing vocals.
And I want to start with a question actually based off that. Brent, why are you reluctantly the singer? It's very good. I think you have I think anyone that listens, well, at least to like the new song specifically, you have quite a distinct style, and I really like that.
Oh, thank you. I cannot hold a melody, but I can shout. So you got to stick to what you're good at, you know.
Yeah,
You do have a good shout, you know.
Thank you. You know, when I recorded that, I was really sick, so I had like a bit of a snarl to it, a bit of grit, a bit of mucus.
It adds to it. It adds to the effect, though. It works. Who needs a saturator? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think should we start with the classic Mad Sounds question, but with the Christmas twist?
I don't know what the Christmas twist is going to be, but you can sure ask it.
So I like to ask every band, every guest that I have on to add a song into You've Got a Mad Sounds Hall of Fame playlist. And I like to spring this upon people.
That wasn't the question I thought you were going to ask.
I like to spring this upon people without giving them things. But however, it's it's December. We're all feeling festive. Got my Christmas tree on. I'm going to ask if you can pick one each. You can pick one together. Would you like to induct a Christmas song into the Mad Sounds Hall of Fame?
I'd be delighted to.
Oh, come on, what were we saying? I can tell you what I've had.
Beach Boys Christmas song?
Sorry?
Is there a Beach Boys Christmas song, Brent?
Yeah, Little Saint Nick, off the
There you
Beach
go.
Boys Christmas album, 1963.
Oh, okay. I don't know that. Do you know that?
No, I don't listen to the Beach Boys.
Do you know they're really good?
No, mate.
No. So is that, do you just want to add that, is that your one, or do you just want one each?
Well, that's just for me. I don't think they like that one.
Oh, okay. Have we got any other ones?
Sophie, do you have one?
Is there a Weezer Christmas album? I don't know many Christmas songs.
What's your Christmas album?
There was a Weezer December winter album.
There, this guy gets it.
It's actually one of our first episodes was the shitty Weezer discography, wasn't it?
It's not shit. It's just eclectic. It just takes a few listens.
We did so I like Weezer quite a lot, right?
I love Weezer. First two albums.
Weezer are good. Pinkerton's
Radisson.
fantastic. But we had this phase when we first started the podcast where neither
We
of us
didn't really know what we were doing.
Yeah, and we just kept recording and just winging it. And we did 2 episodes in a row where I discussed every single Weezer album.
We were in the sticks quite a bit though.
Did you get to Hurley?
Yeah, no, I literally I sat there for about it wasn't particularly long, but just with the discography of just going through them.
Well, that sounds like torture. I'm sorry.
It's peaks and troughs.
It kind of was.
A lot of troughs.
Yeah, no, a lot. There's quite a lot of troughs. But anyway, sorry, we're getting completely distracted. We'll talk. We're interviewing you. We'll get some great information. So, Slackhead Incident.
Mm.
We'll take ourselves all the way back. How did you all meet?
That's up to you, man.
So it's at the Strathclyde Band Society. Really, we all were students at Strathclyde at some point. These two still are. I am not anymore, but I still go to the society because it's a good time. It's a great wee society for meeting other fellow musicians. I love it. It was my favourite part of being at Strathclyde for sure.
Hmm. So you started as more than 3 people. So when you formed, how many of you was there?
I think
Five.
you missed out our first gig. The reason we got together.
Yeah.
Oh,
For passion or music, it was for money.
Yeah, so originally there was 5 of us. The society was contacted by a student accommodation. They wanted to do a end of semester party, and they wanted to have a live band for it.
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of were under the impression from the name Bands at Strathclyde Society that it was just a bunch of bands.
At Strathclyde.
Yeah, so they just said like, "Oh, do you have a band?" And then Callum, our former guitarist, kind of reached out to me and was like, "Oh, do you want to do this? It sounds fun. Like, let's just try and get other people to join and just do it for a laugh."
hmm
I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." So I reached out to Sophie and Brent
No, you
eventually.
didn't.
I reached out to two other guitarists and bassists first. I knew them more, but they were unavailable. I knew Brent and Sophie played guitar and bass, so I asked them. And then we asked the only other guy we knew who was confident enough to sing, Innes, our last singer. And that was kind of just how it started.
Yeah, and then we did an amazing debut gig at True Student Accommodation near the Great Western Highway. It was amazing.
How was that? How was it?
Well, we were cut short of our set so that the disco DJ could start, and they had a total of 0 people, which was 4 people less than us.
Yeah.
So, prior to this, have you all been in bands before?
No, not at all.
Okay, that's quite cool. So, did you how long after getting together was this gig?
We got together like a month, 2 months beforehand. Not even 2 months, like a month and a half before this first gig. We learned about like 2 hours worth of covers really badly, and
If they asked us to play for 2 hours now, we probably could. It would be like 75% covers, but at the time we hadn't played together and we had to all learn 2 hours worth of covers from scratch.
Oof.
Roughly.
What did you cover?
everything.
Because it gives everything.
Any
What-
standouts?
yeah.
Classic. I played Wonderwall and shit.
Play Wonderwall.
No, we learned it. I don't think we actually played it.
We played Gouge Away, which would sound really good if we didn't get loads of feedback from the PA. We played This Charming Man, which I'm pretty sure was an instrumental at the time.
But
We
let's
tried, we tried to play Alive, the Oasis B-side, which it was I played the guitar. I don't know if you know how it starts. It starts with guitar, but no one else learned it, so it was kind of like a 4 drum beat. I was playing the guitar. There was no vocals, and then everyone cut out halfway through the song, where I was left playing the solo. It was like kind of. I'm sure it sounded like avant-garde.
Yeah, some spotlight as well, innit? Gives you
Get some,
time
get
to
some
shine.
stylization in there. Obviously, stylization can carry miles.
Just the sheer amount of songs we had to learn. Nobody, like, there was not a single song where all of us knew the parts properly.
I mean, 2 hours is, you know,
There was just too long to be performing.
that's a
I
lot,
find.
innit? Yeah.
Even the big bands that you pay like 300 quid for a ticket for don't even perform that long.
Like
No.
Taylor Swift does.
Yeah, but Taylor Swift just sings.
Shade. So Oasis, that surprises me. What music are you into?
You go first, man. You've got quite a eclectic taste.
No, I don't.
That's what you want to hear, though. I like an eclectic taste.
I love the Beach Boys. I love Blur. I love The Fall.
Good one.
I'm drawing blanks here. I love the Pixies.
Nice.
I've recently been listening to a lot of Modest Mouse.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pavement,
man.
Sophie's recommendation.
Nice. I like
That's a
that.
very good mix.
Modest
we're,
Mouse is my
we're
favourite
personal
band.
fans of like Modest Mouse in the Fall, so that's
Yeah,
Modest
I
Mouse is my favourite band.
sing. I find it really inspiring.
yeah. No, that's
Marquis
actually
Smith's,
our whole dynamic for the band that we're trying to start.
Marquis Smith was fantastic. I got the first
I
Fall
miss him.
album the other day. I found it in a record shop after like 4 years of trying to find it.
Live at the Witches Trials.
Yeah,
You got the American version as well.
it's red, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. Sophie, how about you?
I listened to a lot of noise rock from the 90s and stuff. Jesus Lizards are one of my favorite bands. Modest Mouse as well. I put Brent onto them. They're good. And then like OG Riot Girl stuff like Sleater Kinney and the likes. I actually listened to your episode about Daughters.
Nice.
It's really polite to listen to an episode before I came on. It's a really good album.
It's
Stuff
great.
like that.
Oh, nice.
Fair enough.
Yeah. And so do you use? No, I was gonna say, do you have like all of you like similar stuff, or is it very different? Like, I know that that's different stuff, but is there things that kind of tie you all together?
Well, do you know what? I think there is. Harry likes, he adores Kings of Leon, and they have one song which have an exit loop. And I don't like Kings of Leon, but he showed me this one song from their second album. It's the first track,
Yes.
and it had an exit loop, and I was like, that's almost creative. So I think so. There must be.
Slow Night So Long. When I heard that, I'd not really listened to it properly, and when I heard it for the first time, I was like, hang on a sec, that's an exit loop. This is right up Brett's alley. So I had to show it.
So I
Nice.
like the last 30 seconds of that song, I love.
So, Harry, what about you? What music are you into?
Well, as Brent said, like Kings of Leon, I just like all. My taste is like very basic, to be honest. Like my favorite bands, Arctic Monkeys,
Fair.
the Chili Peppers.
Imagine Dragons.
I do like Imagine Dragons. They're a bit of a guilty pleasure. Their first
I
two
think-
albums, anyway.
I don't think I've ever had someone say Imagine Dragons, so that there you go.
You're the first.
The first album's pretty good. Like I will defend it.
The first album's the one where like, is that the one with like Amsterdam and stuff?
Yeah, and like Radioactive.
To be fair, Amsterdam is actually a very good song.
That's a really good song.
Yeah.
Like I'll say that, and I'm
Yeah.
cynical.
Yeah, I know what you like.
Yes, that is quite eclectic. So, I mean, yeah, fair enough, very good. Do you want to ask one of yours then?
Yeah. As a band, would you guys have a album or just an artist that defines all of you, like your sound and stuff like that? Because when I've been
Tough
listening,
question.
there's a few influences that I think, but like obviously.
Well, like the stuff that's on Spotify is kind of like when we were a 5-piece, and we don't really sound like that anymore because we've had to write new stuff that kind of is more playable as 3 people.
You
So-
sound. Sorry to interrupt. If I may say, just because I'll completely forget this, we all commented. So I haven't said this yet. We were with you in the studio the other day, and we all commented on the fact that it sounds like there is more than 3 of you.
Oh, thank you.
That's
So
very exciting.
sorry to barge in, but I wanted to say that before I forgot.
Oh, that's lovely.
It's quite mad. Like it really does.
Yeah.
Sorry. So moving forward, so you can ask your question again in a second. You said that so on Spotify a lot of your stuff's with 5 people.
5
Before we get to your kind of group influence and stuff, how come it's just 3 now?
Just 3. Well, it happens all the time.
Yeah.
Lineup changes. You start off making a certain type of music. The more you go on, the less of that music you make, or you go in a direction that doesn't suit everyone else. And sometimes well, you want to gig more and you want to put music out, while maybe another wants to like have more fun, and it's more like jams and freeform type stuff.
Yeah, I would say like because we started off kind of just
We started off just kind of like jamming, and like we did it for like money from a student accommodation gig.
yeah, it started off just kind of like as a laugh and like let's just do some gigs because we like playing music, and then like as we continued to gig, it kind of became more like let's actually like focus on the songwriting and try and like do stuff that we're proud of, like creatively.
Which is kind of like why the Spotify's not really reflective of what we do now.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
we're definitely still evolving.
Yeah.
It will be soon.
Oh,
Yeah.
You've got to be positive about it, Johnny. Positive about the
it's being
future.
positive. It is being positive. Absolutely. I haven't swore about the tracks yet.
So, how long have you been a 3-piece then?
Since
A few months.
September?
Okay.
Yeah, a couple of months.
So not long at all.
Yeah.
Go on then. I'll let you do your question again. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
I'm like an eager puppy. I get something in my head and I have to say it.
Yeah. So again, like, do you guys have an artist or specific album that sort of defines your sound?
Harry, you can go while I plug in the laptop here.
I think specific sound wise, we're kind of strange because we all have like our own individual influences. Like, Brent will kind of come with his guitar most of the time first. And I would say his guitar is very like Smiths inspired, like very Johnny Marr inspired. But I don't really like the Smiths that much.
Yeah.
So I bring drums like with influences from who I like the Chili Peppers or Kings of Leon, and then Sophie just keeps us together and makes us actually sound good.
Interesting. So,
enough.
on the subject of Johnny Marr, actually, he's mentioned Modest Mouse. Do you like We Were Dead Before the Ship Even Sank, the one with Johnny Marr on it?
I haven't got to that album yet.
It's really good.
2000. I'm on their album from 2000.
Moon in Antarctica?
Yes.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to it enough to remember the name because I know the one before that is Making Nothing Out of Something.
I got Moon in Antarctica on vinyl. It's like my prized possession.
I mean, we've also done an episode on Modest Mouse a while back now.
Sorry to just start randomly talking about music, but Marching to the Sea, the first song on that album, is very cool.
So good.
Tell you what, you should cover it for when we come see you.
We probably could because he can't really sing that well either. So.
Well, actually, he does just kind of scream at points in that song as well.
Yeah. No, that's what I liked about them when Sophie put me onto them. It's kind of like it gives me like Frank Black's kind of vocal style, but if we had less kind of like idea of what melody was.
I have to admit, I think we're both of the opinion that character is just as if not more
over
important.
Being able to sing is always more
Yeah.
important.
I mean, when you look at it,
And I'm not
especially
just saying that because I can't sing.
especially the stuff me and you happen to like. I mean, recently, we've been listening to a lot of Tom Waits and The Fall and stuff like that.
Nick Cave.
Yeah, Nick Cave. I think style is definitely better than singing. Like
That's what I tell myself. I tell myself that.
no, genuinely though, because it's exciting. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, we've been listening to your your tracks for the past week constantly.
Yeah.
Almost to the point where I don't want to listen to them
I was
anymore. Just to say.
I was glad that there was stuff on Spotify, even though it was very different to what we were mixing, because I was using it as like a reference, and it got to a point where I kind of was realizing that a lot of it was quite different. However, so your newest song.
Yeah, that's kind of the last song we made as a 5-piece, hence the kind of dense layers of everything.
Yeah.
Vocals.
Sorry?
And even then it was burnt on vocals.
Well, that was actually, I pointed that out to you.
Yeah.
Because I said, we started mixing it, and I was like, this is like really confusing because obviously there's less of you now. So how long have you been doing the vocals?
I only filled in for the vocals of that song. I had to do it last minute, so I wrote the lyrics in like a week or two, and then I just recorded it. I tried to sing it properly at the start, but I realized I could actually hold down like a traditional melody over it. So I love Bikini Body, which is like another local band. I love her style of vocals, and it's kind of like fall, but like kind of like quirkier. So I tried to that basically. I tried to do like a Bikini Body type thing.
I will check that out.
Yeah, we'll have to.
Their song Young Bad's excellent.
We'll have a look. So do any of those songs, have you like transformed them to being like 3 people for playing them live now?
We kind of have to play Turtleneck live because we've just put it out, but it doesn't really translate live anymore because because I'm singing it, I can't really do all the juggling stuff, so it's kind of just like the basic chords, and it's all very stripped back. But we've wrote so much new stuff that we don't really have to play the old stuff anymore.
Yeah.
Not really what we do anymore as a band anyway, so.
Rest in peace, Driveway.
Rest in peace, Driveway.
We've not done that for a while.
So, how many gigs have you played? That's what I want to know.
Oh, more than 10, surely, but I don't know how many more than 10.
It's more than 20.
It's more than 20, yeah.
That's excellent. Have you got any coming up?
Yeah. We've got some in January. We're just keeping December free, practicing, writing new stuff so we can kind of hit the new set list and a new sound.
Yeah, chilling out for Christmas.
Well, you're chilling out. I'm not chilling out.
I'm chilling out.
No,
we're gonna go. We decided that me, you, and you, and are gonna come.
Yeah, we'll be along now.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Of course. Go on. Next question.
I think that was all my questions that you haven't already asked.
That was absolutely terrible. I've got a few questions that I will ask. I've got would you like a Christmas one or like a Mad Sounds traditional one?
Oh, both. Why not?
Okay. Which one shall I start with?
The traditional one.
The traditional one. So I recently started doing this on my interviews. Do you like to have a drink when you perform?
At the start, I didn't, but because I have to sing now, I usually have one or two max.
I like to, but it really depends on whether or not I have to drive carrying some equipment.
Yeah.
Before I play.
So the reason I asked is because I like to ask, what do you drink?
Oh,
That's a good point. I just kind of stick to pints. Like
What pints though?
I mean specifics here.
10-inch would be my go-to because I'm a proud Glasgow loyal. But if they don't have it, I'll go for like a Guinness or just whatever lager they have. Try not to do more than 3 because otherwise I lose my rhythm.
No, but we did a gig. We did like a Strathclyde Band Society gig, and this man was in 7. He was like a metronome.
7.
But yeah, there's a point after losing the rhythm that it just like becomes like instinct.
What is it with drummers drinking loads before they play?
Being really
Lewis Kelly from Scarlet Obsession does it.
Yo, he was fast.
He could barely stand up, and it was like, there you go.
My brother's in a band, and I went to one of his gigs years ago, and his drummer could not stand. I was like baffled. I was like, what is this man doing? And then when he got behind the kit, he was perfect. Like everybody else made mistakes, and this man did not make a single mistake.
That's brilliant.
It moves the, you get like your traditional brain functions. It's just that's all you get relegated to after you
all the focus just to the rhythm.
Your reptilian brain.
Brent, how about you?
Usually I'll have like a cider or two, or if I'm feeling particularly manly, I'll go for a 10-ounce.
What cider?
Inches or.
Oh, okay.
They have what's that one called?
Aspal.
Aspal, yeah.
Ooh,
Aspal's
nice.
all right. Old Moot's really good. Old Moot's a good cider.
There you go. Sophie, how about yourself?
I like a Heineken or just like what's cheap.
I rate that. The beer chat's one of my favourite parts of these interviews now.
It's the only consistent part of any interview we've ever done.
When I was on a pub crawl with my mates called St Mungo's, and it's actually really nice. It's like,
it is.
Oh yeah, no, I've stolen a glass of that. They come in really nice glasses. They're really difficult to get home though.
Oh yeah, they're hard to get home. They keep an eye on them, but it's good.
I
actually choose to drink it. I wouldn't have to pretend to be manly just to go and have
Yeah, no,
one.
it is really nice. We had that. It was actually quite a while ago now. You introduced me to it.
When
The
was
rugby
that?
night.
Oh, that was a long time ago. No, was that not? That wasn't. Oh, that wasn't. St Mungo's.
It was.
That was Jubel.
No, it was after that. That was the
okay.
first. I'm sorry, we're just talking. So, is this the first podcast you've done?
First
Yeah.
podcast.
That's so. In terms of interviews and stuff, how many have you done?
We've done one of them, and that was we didn't even have the ocean out around it. It was like near the start of us being a band. We were like a 5-piece.
Mm-hmm.
But again, in the interview, it was only the 3 of us again because the other 2 members couldn't make it. It was just for the local Strathclyde radio show, Breakthrough Fusion.
Yeah.
It was really good, really nice guys.
Yeah.
They were really fun.
Was it formal? Was it like this?
It was quite like this, quite informal. We chatted about Arctic Monkeys and harmonica.
Oh,
We don't
harmonica.
talk harmonica anymore. We don't talk about that.
Why? Oh, come on, this is it.
Yeah, the old singer is a really good harmonica player, so he would
Really
pull that out sometimes. And they saw one of our gigs and they brought it up because they said they were really impressed by the harmonica and it took them by surprise.
I mean, it would. You don't see that often.
So there's no instruments.
Bob Dylan type beat.
Well, Flatmate used to be able to play the jaw harp.
He did love Bob Dylan.
Ennis was really into his Bob Dylan stuff.
So, well, you said you spoke about Arctic Monkeys. I'm going to just steal that. What do you? Who likes Arctic Monkeys? Who doesn't?
They're my favourite band.
Somewhat.
I gotta
Sorry.
say, I love Tranquility Base. I think it's a perfect concept. I love the world building. You see, Mark,
Yeah, we gotta love the Hotel on the Moon.
the concierge Mark. This man has me like.
Wait, Mark speaking.
Yeah,
I've never listened
more
to
than
Tranquility
that, it's
Base,
also
like
business
more than
one.
once.
he runs up the stairs.
Yeah, it's I do really like that album. I just put myself in the eye. So, Harry, what's your favourite Arctic Monkeys record?
I think mine's is Tranquility Base as well. Like the Spotify Wrapped came out earlier this month, and my like top 3 Arctic Monkeys songs were all off Tranquility Base. Like I've been listening to that quite a lot this year.
It is really good. I like 1 Point Perspective is really good.
That was my most listened Arctic Monkeys song.
Yeah. Nice.
How
What?
did you do that?
I knocked it. Big arms, mate.
You did touch the table.
I know I didn't. Strong. You see, you've made me lose my train of thought. Sorry about that. Minor audio issue.
Yeah, he slapped the table somehow.
I didn't hit the table.
Makes it worse.
So I'm going to give you a Christmas question. Are you all feeling the Christmas mood?
No.
Yeah, not really.
No.
Honestly.
Yeah.
It gets, I can't lie, it gets a lot less exciting as you get older, innit?
Yeah.
But with that being said, do you have a favourite Christmas film?
I was saying mine's is either How the Grinch Stole Christmas or Muppets Christmas Carol.
Oh, brilliant.
Muppets Christmas carols.
I love the Muppets Christmas one.
Brent, how about yourself?
I can't even think of like movies that I like.
Do you know what, you should just say Die Hard, because then I could clip that and people would be like,
I was going to say Die Hard, but then I hadn't even seen it.
no, me neither. I'm not gonna lie. But if you say it, then
Die
Yeah.
Hard.
yeah,
Three.
there you go. Sophie, do you have a favourite Christmas film?
I like The Hogfather, and Krampus.
You seen them?
Yes.
Yeah. What are you saying?
Discworld one, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Discworld, yeah.
Mm.
You like Discworld, don't you?
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
But I've read two books.
Oh yeah, I gave you one.
You did, yeah. I think I still got it.
No, you gave it. You gave
We're
it away
really
to,
professional here, by
You
the
gave
way.
it away to another singer.
Goliath, shout out.
Mm-hmm.
So, you've got a gig in January, you said?
2.
Where's 2? Where?
They're both at Sleazy's.
Yeah,
And
The
shut
15th.
up.
The
15th?
13th, I think.
13th, is it? I thought it was the 15th.
Sure. We've got one, the one that's on the 13th or the 15th is with another band that was formed at Bands of Strathclyde, Dissenter. I'm personally good friends with a lot of the members. I think you two are as well.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited for that. They're just about to release a new album. So it's
Nice.
that.
That'll be sick. What?
Yeah.
Another good question. I like to ask this one. What can people expect from you? Where if they come to see you, what can they expect?
You know what? A nice wee sprinkle of jazz every now and then.
Every now and then, yeah.
Yeah, a nice wee bit of swung drums is always nice.
Nice.
Sometimes
stuff.
try to sing a wee melody, just to kind of like, take people for a loop. Sometimes it's shout, sometimes I try to do a melody.
Yeah.
The bass is killer.
Mm.
Bass playing is killer, and the drums are all right too.
Technical errors, definitely not like guitar straps breaking or anything like that.
No, it's good. I think it's quite punk. I think it's. I think we're quite punk.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like high energy.
Get a little mosh pit going.
That'd be
The last gig we played, the other band we played with, their drummer came up to me and described my drumming as feral. So expect that, I suppose.
That's
Best way to
exciting.
describe it.
Huh?
It's just probably the best compliment you can get as a drummer.
No, I think
No,
that
no,
is.
no.
to be fair.
Yeah, I've tried to take it as a compliment and not just like, oh, you weren't very like
No,
on point there.
I'd say it was ferocious.
ferocious.
Yeah.
City
Ah,
Cat. Yeah, it was really cool.
That's good for drums. I think that's what you want. Especially you've just described it as Brent. You just described it as punk. So that's what you want, innit?
Yeah.
You expect a variety of styles. I'd say a lot of our songs don't sound similar these days.
Yeah, not these days. Not these.
That's exciting though. Then it's like it's like a little lucky dip. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We had them one. Oh,
Wedge
sorry.
some jazz into some songs. I do like putting a bit of jazz sometimes in the songs.
Nice. There was one thing that we all kept talking about when we discussed the songs that you played when we were at the uni.
Yeah.
There was one part, and was it the song you were doing?
It was the song you was doing.
The one with the little tempo change at the end.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
That genuinely like
was beautiful.
it was yeah.
I don't think the face we all gave the first time we heard it.
I don't think we can do it justice. Honestly, I don't think we can recreate that.
It was excellent. But that brings me to my next question. Can we expect more stuff like that from you?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. Definitely. We have it in. That was it you or Sophie who started doing that? Because Sophie kind of like mimicked my riff from her.
A riff because you wanted to sing over it and you couldn't figure out how to do both rhythms at the same time. So I was playing what you were playing, and then Harry changed what he was doing, and the rhythm changed.
Nice.
And that was a lot of fun.
It's very sick.
Yeah, it took us a while to like get used to that switch.
But you do it again in City Cats, and we kind of like changed the tempo halfway through, so I can get all like podcasting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was the
We
one I
like
did. That was the one I did.
That bit's really fucking cool. Yeah. So what do you want to do going forwards? Do you just want to keep doing gigs? Do you have any do you want to release any projects or anything anytime soon?
I would personally like us to kind of like I'm not too keen on playing like we've done loads of gigs. I don't really want to do like 2 gigs a month or I keep the gigs maybe to like a minimum of like every other month and just kind of actually getting like a solid output of music out that we can be proud of and that's like actually like proper good, like professional is what I mean.
Yeah.
Because we're like not very efficient getting songs out. We've scrapped songs. We want to record them and just not release them because we just scrapped them.
Yeah.
So I'd rather just like focus on getting like a solid, consistent output of like tunes, like every 4 months get a song out or something like that.
It'd be amazing to make an album one day, but it's very expensive.
Yeah.
That's exciting though. Good thing, big things ahead, isn't it?
Yeah.
Definitely, the bank account allows, the band fund,
Yeah.
How
biggest issue right now.
I can imagine it's very expensive to go and get a song. If you could give a ballpark, how expensive are we talking?
It depends how efficient you are. For the songs, we've got ourselves booked in for the end of January, and that should hopefully be 150 all in.
Is that okay?
That's really cheap.
Yeah, that's
Really cheap.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It is a lot, but that's what it's like. That's good though. I'm very excited to hear your output moving forwards.
Definitely, it's a bit different.
Yeah, that's exciting stuff, isn't it? Do you have anything else you'd like to add, Matt?
Not particularly that I can think of. I'm never very good at these interviews. I just like being involved.
This is your second interview, isn't it?
Yeah, the other one was only because we were recording at my house.
Not quite got used to having 2 of us doing it yet.
No, I was cropped out the side of the video for the last one, so
Yeah, he was.
a bit like in Monsters Inc. When he's got the barcode over his face.
And
I'm the same. Like when we do gigs, Sophie does all the talking, or Harry does more talking than me. Yeah,
really?
Really, yeah. So Sophie mostly is the front woman, to be honest.
Stage planning and art. I'm not working it out yet, but we're getting there.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So, with that being said, do you have anything you'd like to say?
I'm having a wee think here. Probably is something I want to say. That
How long have you guys been interested in like mixing music?
How about you? Go on, you go first.
Let's be fair, I never got into music tech to do mixing music. I did it because I used to work in radio. And that was sort of what I wanted to do instead, but it sort of just comes with the territory now.
Yeah. I've done music tech for quite a while now. I did it in sixth form. I'm English and that. But I make a lot of my own music anyway. So kind of
user in a band.
Yeah.
Yes.
America?
Writers Guild of the United States of America.
I was close. I think it was
We decided we'd change it from Writers Guild to America because
we just wanted to make it longer.
No, because there's the Writers Guild America.
But yeah, also the longer the better. The reason it was even the Writers Guild America is because we just wanted a long name.
Yeah.
Yeah, long names are good.
Yeah. But like, I do quite a lot of stuff now, don't I? I do like electronic and
You
shit.
do too much.
Yeah, no, I do way too much. Keeps myself busy. But like, so like, I feel like mixing just kind of comes as a, so like, because I make electronic stuff, so I do it on my laptop. Mixing just kind of happens. Because similarly to you, I never really did music tech with the intention of mixing being like my thing.
Yeah.
But then, you know, it is very fun. Do any of you have any experience doing mixing stuff?
I tried to do. I shadowed down at McCool's for a couple of months, and I make a lot of demos in the flat, and I don't really say it's mixing, to be honest. It's not like mixing because I have a free app on my phone, and it almost works like a 4-track recorder because you can have 4 videos running at the same time.
Oh, nice.
That's how I do my mixing. Yeah, sometimes you can even decrease the volume of one of the.
Fair enough. If it works, it works.
Yeah. But I
Actually,
did a few months of like audio live like mixing venue,
Mhm.
so I vaguely know what like volume is,
yeah.
mics.
It is difficult, isn't it, mixing? And then
Difficult.
it's annoying because you mix a song and then you have to master it. And obviously my experience in mastering largely comes from either SoundCloud or this podcast.
I've got none.
But yeah, no, it's a whole different kettle of fish, innit?
I like that phrase.
It's a good fit.
I like
Yeah.
that phrase.
So, any other questions?
Um,
Sorry, I shouldn't really ask you if you have any questions, but if there's anything you want to add, if there's anything I forgot to say that you think would, you know.
I was wondering, will we ever get a gig together? You know, writers.
Hopefully. And I did say recently, actually, you should hopefully you might get involved at a Night Owl showcase.
I think
You mentioned that. That'd be amazing. You know, we'll actually be like, yeah, I'm really looking forward to that.
Oh, it would be really fucking
I think
cool.
in terms of us ever performing together, we've only just got a drummer. I'm talking like yesterday.
Yeah, actually went.
You know, drummer. Oh, I see. I picked up a Yamaha synth that's got a drum machine on it.
Oh, there you go.
32 programmable rhythms and
We
a swing.
We don't even have a proper bass player.
Yeah, but you say that, but we went and practiced yesterday for the first time, and it was kind of dope. I can't lie.
Yeah, but we do need a bass player because I can't sing and play at the same time. So.
Oh yeah, it can come to practice. I bet you can.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I do keep saying this, and he's
Been
like,
playing since
like,
like
no.
what?
Yeah, but
June.
you are. That's we actually weirdly we managed to write something yesterday.
Yeah,
That actually
well,
sounds
two
pretty
things.
cool. Yeah, no, we did.
Two things. It was
We did.
exciting.
But anyway.
Enough about us.
Yes, of course. But hopefully, I mean, I'm excited to come see us anyway.
Oh, thank you. Thanks very much.
So, and you know, hopefully down the line, you'll be back.
Hopefully, yeah. Well, it was great being in the studio. Was that last week or the week before?
God, I don't know.
Oh, it's been a long way. It was last Wednesday, not the Wednesday just passed. It was the Wednesday before that. It's been a long time since then.
Yeah.
We were all shitting ourselves.
Yeah, I don't know how we got 3 songs done in 2 hours.
I was
Usually
shitting myself as well because when we recorded our songs, it normally takes me quite a while to get the tracks right. So I was not looking forward to having to do 3 songs in what was like 2 hours we had.
Yeah, no, it was.
No, you guys were absolutely
efficient.
godsend.
I know, yeah, so efficient. I was dead happy. But I think on that note, I think that's a pretty good place to kind of wrap it up.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think so.
for having us on. It was a pleasure.
Oh,
It
it's
was
no
an absolute
problem.
pleasure. Like, hopefully we'll have you on. You know, maybe next year towards the end or something. We'll have you on again. I hope.
Definitely, like you see the
Beautiful.
progress. We'll be like a One Piece by then, you know.
Yeah, it'll just be you and.
And for one of the 2 directions, will there be one of you or like 8 of you?
Yeah, it's
Just
just
like fat white family
20.
stuff going on.
No, yeah, I'll put links down below to your music, and if you send me the links to any like tickets for gigs or anything as well, I'll put that all there, so you can go and check all that out down below.
Yeah.
There'll be your social medias and stuff. There'll be the Mad Sounds TikTok, Instagram.
MySpace,
Blogger.
Yeah,
LimeWire as well.
yeah, exactly. We'll have a Minecraft server on there.
Don't forget folded inwards this time, please.
Oh, I usually put that on.
Oh, okay. I can never remember.
I also,
what
I
it's
even
like.
link the blog that I sometimes do. I also will have the email if anyone has any email inquiries.
Yes, yeah, that's a new one.
Yeah.
We're going up in the world.
Well, that's now relevant. Thank you all so much
Go on,
for
email
listening.
them.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us. It's been lovely.
Of course. So, goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah.
See ya.
See you later, guys.
Bye.